Hi, I'm Elizabeth and I'm the Activist Mommy. Well, I am ticked today and I just had to get something off my chest. So remember when we were told by the gender fluid community that we needed to learn how to accept people who were different than us? That it was all about tolerance and loving who you love and embracing who you are? Bull. We've been hoodwinked. Let me give you an eye-opening and infuriating dose of reality. A homosexual lawyer in Delaware is pushing legislation to allow children in schools to identify as whatever gender or race that they choose without notifying parents. Tucker Carlson recently ripped him one on national television. Watch this.
Child, and it may endanger the child's safety or well-being to involve that parent in that.
Who makes that decision? Who makes that decision?
Well, the school would make the decision, but I think what's missing here is that.
No, what's missing here is outrage. So let me supply some. The school has no right to take away parental decision-making from parents. The children do not belong to school administrators. They are members of the family from which they came. How dare a school take that prerogative away from parents? Where do they get the right to do that?
Tucker.
Then we have a judge in Ohio stripping a child away from her parents because the parents didn't agree with this child ingesting non-FDA approved drugs for a sex change. That's right, a child who threatened to commit suicide if she didn't get to change her sex was stolen from her parents by the state of Ohio through the judicial tyranny of Judge Sylvia Hendon. Oh, don't worry, nothing could ever go wrong here. This will never become a slippery slope of parents having no authority over their children. What if the child threatens to commit suicide because they don't want to go to church with their parents? What if the child threatens self-harm or suicide because he doesn't want to do his homework? Does the judge now have the right to overrule the parents and steal their child? Hello, are we awake yet? Our kids are not safe, and does anyone care? And now we have sports competitions in which males are able to injure females in contact sports such as boxing and wrestling. We are actually at a place where girls can't win their competitions anymore because they have to compete against boys, as long as the boys claim they are girls. The LGBT activists have ensured that the once level playing field is no longer level for females. I'm sorry, I missed the announcement about the feminist march against transgender bullies. Shouldn't that be a thing? But I digress. Gone are the days of chivalrous manhood where a boy was not allowed to lay an aggressive hand on a girl. Psh, pathetic. Now you can pop hormone pills, which we once called doping, claim you're a girl, which we once called insanity, and ta-da! You are suddenly an instant winner on the girls' wrestling team. This is what we're rewarding in our society. Look at how fast this has happened, guys. In just 2 years, a 200-year-old country has gone from the legalization of same-sex marriage to our kids being stolen from us if we don't support them undergoing a non-FDA approved sex change. Look, if a parent wants to allow their child to identify as the opposite sex or as an Asian chicken wing, ultimately there's nothing I can do about it. But when you start stealing kids from parents who don't believe that it's in the best interest of the child to go down that path, you have crossed a line. We won't sit by idly while you brainwash our kids. Every day I get stories like this in my inbox, and frankly, I am sick of it. It's time to go on the offensive. Look, I love everyone. If you're homosexual or you're confused about your gender, I love you. I will talk to you, meet with you. I will share truth with you and be your friend. But when you come after my kids, when you start peddling gender-bending graphic sex ed to my kids, when you start demanding people be fired for not calling you your pronoun of choice, when you start stealing kids from their parents who don't support their sex change, I may love you, but you are no longer my friend. Look, I'm not going to genuflect to your god of political correctness. I'm not going to be bullied and harassed by your demands for non-binary pronouns. And I'm sure as heck not going to bite my tongue while you social Marxists and transgender activists steal our kids from us and plunge our nation into moral chaos. Rise up, mama bears. Take your kids back from this subversive agenda. We got here by ignoring the writing on the wall and by just assuming that people weren't going to be terrible people and try to brainwash our kids. We hoped for the best and we were wrong. They are far more militant and repressive than any of us wanted to believe, and they are coming for our children. If you agree with this video and you see the danger in the erosion of parental rights and the theft of our children's innocence, I'm going to ask you to like my page to be my friend and share this video with the hashtag #HandsOffOurKids. Thank you and God bless.